I want you to be careful around those people who project that something can't be done, but they're really hiding the fact that they can't do it. A lot of times when you come up with great concepts of ideas and things that you're trying to do, there's always going to be at least one or two people in your orbit who are going to try to tell you that it can't be done. Now, here's the funny part. If you start drilling it down and asking the questions, then the truth starts coming out. When you say, well, has this been done before? Well, no. Have you seen anybody else do it before? Well, no. Have you had the opportunity to be in any other spaces where somebody's tried to do it before? Well, no. Then why are you saying it can't be done? Well, and see, what ends up happening is that you'll start seeing people pull out all types of noise about, well, my understanding, and you got to remember the climate, and this is the, and organizations and entities and companies. They start giving you all of these different 2 or 3%, whatever it is, reasons why they think something hasn't been done. And what happens is that the reason why they're saying it can't be done is not necessarily based on facts. It's based on an opinion. So when you start drilling them down on the facts about, give me the factual reason why you're saying this is not done, not just your personal opinion based on your overview or the culture or how people act or how people respond or how people have acted with other events or entities. And once you start doing that, what you're going to find is that people tend to get a little defensive because they're thinking you're calling them out, and you're not calling them out. What you're doing is you're trying to ascertain, is this a factual reason why you're saying it can't be done, or an opinion-based reason why it can't be done? Because if it's an opinion-based decision why it can't be done, I can take your opinion and deal with it accordingly and file it in the appropriate box. I don't have to take what you have to say as gospel just because you say it. But if it's a factual reason why something can't be done, then I need to know those things so that as I am attempting to address your concerns, I can either, one, tell you what I believe I can do to address that, or two, I can research what I can do to make sure those things don't happen. But the problem is that most people don't do that. Most people do is they try to coin opinions and try to present them as facts. They'll say, well, we're this or this environment is this percentage of this and this percentage of that. And listen, a lot of times they may not be wrong. They may have a great opinion based on their own personal experiences, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem happens is that if they are presenting their opinion as if it's a factual reason, then you've got a problem. Because what's happening now is that they're communicating to you that their opinion should be considered and carry great weight because of the fact that it is their opinion. Don't get caught up in that trap. What you should do is that if you find someone who is challenging your assertion about something, if you find someone who is telling you that you can't do something, ask them to give you the factual reasons why it can't be done. Because you might be surprised that the reason why they believe that it can't be done is not so much that it actually can't, it's just because they can't physically and mentally envision how it can be done. And because they can't envision how it can be done, they can't envision how they can help you make it a reality, or they can't envision how others around you can make it a reality. And that can be addressed merely through education and discussion, or whatever the case may be. Make sure that when you're talking to someone, that before you start going down this rabbit hole of them telling you it can't be done, ask them specifically, are you factually saying it can't be done? And if so, what specific facts are you relying upon so I can address those accordingly? Or is it your opinion? And if it's your opinion, I'll honor and listen to what you have to say, but I'm not going to solely rely upon it just because you say so.